Drivers here in California pay more for gas than just about anywhere else in the country. And now Governor Gavin Newsom has just signed a new law to stop oil companies from spiking prices. The law requires oil companies to maintain a certain level of inventory so when refineries go down for maintenance or other reasons, it doesn't cause a spike in prices.
It is all part of Newsom's plan to stop price gouging, but the oil industry argues it will backfire and drive up costs. Carlos Salcedo has more from Hollywood.
Well, we've all been there. We've all experienced it, soaring gas prices. Tonight, a new plan pushed by Governor Newsom promises to prevent gas price hikes, but critics are calling foul. Drivers have noticed pricing at the pump varies day to day.
Fluctuates, honestly. It just really depends. Sometimes I kind of wait to see if it goes down.
Hoping to address pricing irregularities, on Monday, Governor Gavin Newsom signed his oil and gas plan into law, hours after the state legislature voted primarily down party lines.
This is a big damn deal.
Newsom says his plan will allow the California Energy Commission to require oil refiners in the state to hold minimum fuel reserves. In turn, this will result in more fuel supply, leading to lower prices at the pump, preventing price spikes should refineries have to temporarily go down for planned or unplanned maintenance. Newsom has blamed sudden price hikes on greed from several big oil companies.
Big oil, they continue to lie and they continue to manipulate. And they're taking advantage of you.
Critics, including those in the oil industry and Republicans, are skeptical.
Nothing in this legislation does anything to lower the price of gas.
The reality here is that there's been promises made here that are not going to be kept. And mark my word, gas prices are going to be up, not down.
This comes after a weeks-long special session taking up the governor's proposal, during which Chevron sent this letter to lawmakers urging them to reject Newsom's plan. The company claims it will create new costs, eventually hurting the average consumer. The governor doubling down.
We now have the ability to address those price spikes. I don't want to overstate, I don't want to overpromise, but we now have the tools.
The oil and gas legislation is meant to be a temporary fix. It will last until 2032. At that point, the legislature could let it run out of gas or extend it. Reporting in Hollywood, Carlos Salcedo, Ktla 5 News.
Officials in Huntington Beach have reached a multi-million-dollar settlement with Amplify Energy over the devastating 2021 oil spill. But the settlement was not welcome news for many at this morning's announcement. The former mayor of Huntington Beach, Tony Strickland, now a current city council member, was booed by some former council members who attended today's event. Current leaders blamed the previous city council for not following through with a lawsuit against Amplify Energy, which owned the oil pipeline, ruptured by anchors from 2 cargo ships.
Because there were other 2021 oil spill legal actions against Amplify by other parties, I want to make it very clear this settlement between the city and Amplify is for the benefit of the city exclusively and no other party.
25,000 gallons of crude oil spilled into the water, creating an ecological disaster. The oil spill also led to the cancellation of the 2021 Pacific Air Show. The NTSB found that Amplify Energy did not follow protocols after it was informed of the rupture.
A 44-year-old man is now facing charges tonight, accused of threatening FEMA workers who are trying to help hurricane victims in North Carolina. 44-year-old William Parsons was armed with a handgun and a rifle when he was arrested Saturday outside a storm relief location, according to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. Deputies began searching for him after getting a tip that a man was threatening harm to FEMA employees responding to the hurricane. Parsons is now free on a $10,000 bond. Aid to several communities impacted by Hurricane Helene was temporarily paused due to the threats that were fueled by misinformation. Some relief centers have been closed and door-to-door outreaches called off.
A new report by Bloomberg.com reveals that Tesla's robots unveiled at a recent event are not as autonomous as advertised. Reports suggest that humans were remotely controlling the robot's interactions at Tesla's We Robot event. Now many are questioning the true capabilities of the technology. While the robots could walk independently using AI, it is reported that many of their other more complex actions were assisted by human operators. This revelation has sparked debate about the readiness of Tesla's robotics program and the accuracy of their public demonstrations. Despite the controversy, some analysts remain optimistic about Tesla's long-term potential in robotics.
Meantime, SpaceX makes history over the weekend. The company's giant metal arms to catch a spaceship rocket booster in Texas on Sunday morning. The 232-foot rocket tube came back to the launch pad after sending the 5th Starship test flight into the upper atmosphere. In a post on X, a jubilant Elon Musk called it science fiction without the fiction part.
3, 2, 1, ignition, and liftoff.
A NASA spacecraft launched today on a mission to explore Jupiter's moon, Europa, hoping to uncover secrets about its hidden ocean. It will take the Europa Clipper 5.5 years to reach Jupiter, where it will orbit the planet and conduct flybys of the moon. Scientists believe a global ocean lies beneath Europa's icy surface, making it a prime candidate in the search for life in our solar system.
Still ahead on the Ktla Dt news at 11 o'clock. Get ready for another round of pandemonium.
China's newest panda diplomats are